All right, what's going on, family? I want to welcome you back to another Real Talk video. I pray y'all are doing well. As we off top, we cannot start our day out without thanking the Most High. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you for another day. All praises, all honor, all glory to my Most High. Yeah. Life insurance. This is a video response back to you, Tisha A1. What is my take on life insurance? And I'm going to take my time in this video, and I'm going to say this off top. No disrespect to anybody that work for those type of companies. But now this is why I'm going to say my opinion. And, you know, I don't give out a lot of opinions but I'm going to do this in this video. This is my opinion because I'm only going to talk about me and my experience. I think it's a ripoff. In so many ways, I look at car insurance the same way. You look at how long you pay into that system, and look at how many times you actually get hit or use it. We could say it's all about the dollar bill. Now, the reason why I say it's to this life insurance is such a ripoff, because everybody don't qualify for it. Now, I'm going to give you an example of my issue with it. Do you ask me, do I have life insurance? No. I got sick. They never knew what caused my sickness. And then, you know, I had been diagnosed with heart failure, and of course I had beat it. CHF, I overcame all that. The stroke, I overcame all that. But the problem is they don't want to take a chance with you. And the sad thing is they have you on the phone all that time. I feel like I was getting interrogated. Had you on the phone all that time just to tell you no. Well, what kind of sickness did you have? Then you got to wait 5 years. It's a ripoff. That's what they told me. You know, and that was 2012 when I had the stroke. 2012 when I got diagnosed with a CHF. And like I tell people, I didn't have no diagnosis of nothing because I beat it through the Holy Spirit. We overcame all that. Whatever it was that was wrong with me, and my heart is over and done with. But still, even when I got sick, you asked me about disability. I didn't even qualify for that because they told me I wasn't sick enough. And I was all the way down with a bad heart, couldn't even move. And I told the caseworker, so you really got to be pretty much dead just to qualify for it, because she said on paper, you do look dead. But in reality, when you look at you, ain't nothing wrong with you. You're not sick enough. You're not old enough. It's all a game to me. But that's why a lot of people don't have it, then a lot of people do. You know, I'm whether you have it or not, it's each to their own. But just to say if something happened, I would have still had to come out my own pocket, you know, because they got you on like a waiting period just so your sickness can go away. But then it's like, what is this? See, this is why my trust and my faith is always in the Holy Spirit, because the laws change so much out here. Everything changes a lot of times. What used to be ain't no more. And it's going to continue to change and change and change. They're going to keep coming up with all kind of new policies and everything. And to me, it's playing around with your life, because that's why a lot of people doing the GoFundMe, you know. Now, some people really don't even have no insurance at all, you know. And they trying their best to live as right as they can and not punish their body, you know, with the habits and everything. But then you got people out here, I'm going to just be real with you, and y'all going to just tell me what you think about this. It seems like the people that don't need the help is the ones that always get the help. And they be the ones that abuse their body more and more and more. I'm not talking about everybody, but it just seems like that to me. How is it this person right here can get it, and then they the abuser, they the smoker, the heavy drunk, you know, but they can get it, but you that really need it, that's not punishing your body, it's like they put you through hell just to get it. was talking to a neighbor of mine, just like the disability. He told me he had to play crazy just to get it. I'm not going to name his name, but he said, Ro, the only way I can get it, they kept denying me 6-7 years in a row. He said, the only way I got it, I had to go to the psych. I said, man, this is ridiculous. I had to play crazy. I told them I'd take their meds, and then they gave it to me right away. I know people who play around and they call it, well, I beat the system. Really, is it you beating the system, or in the long run did the system beat you? To have your child play crazy, act like they crazy when in reality wasn't nothing wrong with your child. But if baby do this. I know parents that encourage their children to do that. Act crazy so we can get this check, girl. We need this check, But then you got people that really got issues, who are very demonic, who need help out here. But this life insurance thing, you see a lot of people when somebody die, what they do? GoFundMe account. Because if you working and you living paycheck to paycheck, 9 times out of 10, if you're not making that much money, you don't have life insurance. But then a lot of people do. But I know a lot of people that don't. We have these conversations all the time. And the ones that don't kind of fear a lot, like, man, if something did happen to me, how could I, my family this, my family that. I don't want to put my family in the jam. And that's why a lot of people go ahead and get cremated. It's cheaper. But in the long run, this life insurance, really, do you pay more? Or are you really paying less like they say? Think about it. Out of all the paying and paying into it, when you do pass, do it really cover a lot? These are questions you have to ask. Why don't I have it? Why do I have it? Is it really going to be beneficial? Now, like I was saying with the rappers in the entertainment business, oh yeah, they put high policies on those rappers. That's why I believe, like I said, what happened with Young Dolph and a lot of them, man. Now I could be wrong. I don't know all what's what, but that's something I always look at. They have high insurance policies on their rappers and stuff because in the event, and the only way they're gonna really get paid is through death if you think about it. And then next thing you know, they died. We never hear the true story on why they died. It's all kind of people with opinions on what happened, what happened, but what really happened, And the life insurance game is up there, I was talking to a great friend of mine, Pastor Tony, because he works with Allstate. I didn't even know Allstate had life insurance because I never seen a commercial like that. When you're in good hands with Allstate, you always see the auto insurance. And like I said, when I tried to qualify for it, they denied me quick because of what I had went through with my health. So I just tell everybody, pray about it. If you got it, fine. If you don't, fine. Either way it goes, when you gone, you gone. I know you don't want to leave your family with bills and funerals. And I'm gonna say this, man, and I mean this out of love. I know you got to get buried, but so many people go overboard with these caskets and these funerals and letting the funeral home just really get them for so much money, man, when it could be so much easier than that. A lot of times we putting stuff on ourselves we don't need to put on ourselves. What's wrong with that casket if it's cheaper? Same size. You see what I'm saying? But I know everybody's different. Well, I want to go out of style. Really? Let me tell you something. When I go, I ain't got to go out in style. I ain't got to go out in no suit. I ain't got to go out with none of that. Anything to make it less on your family, you should just say, hey, this is good enough right here. And I know they're going to try to talk you into this and that. Hey, man, go on, get this. And we can add the flowers and such and such and such and such. Man, the person is dead. They can't hear. They gone. They gone. Let the dead bury the dead. You know what I'm saying? I know the funeral homes gonna make their money because they do. Everybody gotta get paid. I understand that. But you just gotta realize you don't want to put no more on your family. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you something. If you're married, you need to have these type of conversations because it's gonna happen one day. Married people a lot of times don't think about when one of the loved ones, the helpmeet, is gonna go away. You know, you need to address those type of issues and just lay it out on the line how you want it to be. You know, because you don't know when you're gonna leave here. I don't know when I'm gonna leave here. You know, I always joke with my wife. I say, if I leave before you, baby, you can put me in the backyard and just cover me up with my regular clothes on. We laugh about it, but I'm serious. I know you can't do that. You know it's against the law, but that's how serious I am about when I'm gone. I always say, if you can take my organs and help somebody, hey, feel free to take them. I'm gone. If you can help somebody save somebody's life, use me, use me. I ain't gonna complain about it. I'm dead and gone. I'm ready to cross on over into glory. I got a body waiting on me that's way better than this. So that being said, y'all, I love y'all, and y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day. Shalom.